like it, but I am curious. Why are we doing Monday night dinner tradition all of a sudden?
Everybody's really busy, and I thought connecting over dinner would be a nice way to start the week.
And I got a deal on meat. I found out the market doesn't throw away expired meat on the weekends because there's no trash pickup. Once you're in the know, you ask the butcher on Monday morning, and you get it for half price.
So we're basically beating the beef to the dumpster.
There's no way it's beef at this price.
Hey, look at all the dessert we got at the day-old bakery outlet.
Oh, that's perfect. Dad's serving day-old beef.
So, listen, I have to talk to everybody about Mark's graduation. They are only giving 3 tickets to family, so I'm really sorry. It's just going to be me, Ben, and Harris.
Oh, since you brought it up, there's only room for 5 people in my will, so Mark's out.
We're all out. There's no room because of the bank, the mortgage company, Capital One, and the very generous but unwise people at Bevmo who let you open a tab.
Well, whether we go to the ceremony or not, we've got to do something special for Mark's graduation, like surprise party.
Yeah.
Well, I have time to organize the thing. I'll do it. I'll just need help decorating the lunchbox.
But a lunchbox? We go there almost every day of our lives. How is that special?
Hey, a lot of important family moments have taken place at the lunchbox. I mean, sure, I had a nervous breakdown there once when it was a Chinese restaurant. And, of course, Roseanne got mugged there.
And when you took it over, it basically tore the family apart.
Oh, don't forget, that's why you slapped me.
Yeah, thank you. So, what was my point again?
That the lunchbox is a black hole of tragedy, but it's free, so that's where we'll do it.
Hey.
Oh, my God, I forgot I was supposed to pick you up from school.
Ah, it's okay. He called me. I picked him up. We had a lot of fun talking smack about you the whole way home. Well, go on, tell him your news, dude.
I ended up with the highest GPA in the Honor Society, so I get to speak at graduation.
How about this guy?
You speaking in front of 400 students is quite an honor. Can't wait to read about it in the paper.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I know there's not enough seats.
No, this is awful. Grandpa, I know how important it is for you to be there, and I have a ticket, so let's start the bidding at $25.
Sorry, I'm actually gonna need your ticket, too. Dad called. He's coming.
Well, he sure didn't mention that on the way home.
The Connors is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, this is weird. Why would Dad suddenly show up after 4 years?
I think we should embrace this. Let's welcome him into our home and poison him with your dumpster meat.
He's not gonna show up anyway. He's just gonna flake like he always does.
Yeah, and Mark will be crushed if that happens. I don't like any of this. You know, I gotta talk to David.
Oh, just be careful. You know, the bond between a son and a father is very complicated. Luckily, I've worked through all the emotional garbage I had with my dad. Well, I'm gonna go get some tequila from the garage and do some double shots for no reason at all.
You see the damage a crappy father can do? And this is so David. He just goes through these phases where he thinks he can show up and make good, and then he can't bear the idea of people confronting him about being an absent father, and he runs away again. You know what? I gotta text him.
I'm with Ben. For Mark's sake, just try and be cool.
Yeah, of course. The emoji that looks like frozen yogurt, but it's brown and has eyes, that's what I think it is, right?
So, no pressure, Louise, but if David doesn't show, this surprise party has to be so good that Mark forgets about his heartbreaking relationship with his father, who abandoned him once again. So I'm thinking photo booth.
Oh, perfect. That way he can take a picture like this. This is where my dad should have been.
Okay, what's your bright idea?
We should take him on a limo ride.
Yeah, we should spend $100 so he can stick his head out a moonroof and yell, "Woohoo, class of 23! I have no friends and my mom's a lunch lady."
You know what they say, pitch, don't bitch. What have you got?
Well, I think he'd prefer a DJ and a couple of food trucks outside the house. There, I pitched, bitch.
No. All right, look, if I'm gonna do this, you are gonna all have to agree on at least one thing. Otherwise, it's gonna be a mess.
I've got an idea that'll make everybody happy. A pinball machine.
Okay, we're hosting this party at my restaurant, and I want the photo booth. You only graduate once, and a photo booth is a way to commemorate this milestone with the people that you love. Without it, it's like it never even happened. I might get drunk with Ben in the garage.
I just talked to Dad. He said you texted him and tried to talk him out of coming to my graduation?
No. I told him not to promise he was coming if there was any chance he was going to bail. And I also told him a nice graduation present for you would be a toaster because ours is not wide enough to take bagels. Thank you.
What were you thinking? Whether Dad comes or not is none of your business. I want him there.
Since when is it so important to you to have him around?
Now. This is my first big milestone in life. He left when I was a little kid, and I want to know my father. And you don't know what's going to happen this time. Maybe he's changed.
Oh, honey, you sound just like I did my entire relationship with him. I've known him for 30 years, and he never changes.
What's the common denominator there? You. Maybe you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're the one who's scaring him off.
What? How am I scaring him off?
He probably knows that if he comes, you're going to point out every single thing he's ever done wrong.
Sometimes it's good to summarize. It helps people remember.
You're already blaming him for something he hasn't even done. You're the one who's ruining my day. You know, I'm old enough to take care of myself now, so why don't you just back off and let me?
Your man is home from the hunt. Oh, you should have been there. I came face to face with 2 double cheeseburgers, and I bagged them.
No fries?
I tried to make a run for it, but I trapped him with my stomach. How's the party coming along?
It's impossible. Why is this family so casual about having no health insurance, but they cannot live without a DJ and a photo booth?
Just do what you think is right and get a pinball machine.
I'm serious, Dan. This is about celebrating Mark. Everybody already had their big graduation moments.
Not really. Becky quit school, ran away, and got married, so she just got her GED. Same thing with Harris. They never did the walk.
Well, I'm sure Jackie did.
Yeah, but her parents never showed up at her graduation. She was crushed. So Roseanne and I had to act like the proud parents. When Jackie crossed the stage, Roseanne gets up and yells, "That's my baby girl! Go conquer the world, get Mama an RV!"
Ah. What happened at your graduation?
Oh, same thing. My parents blew it off, too. They said the diploma was just a piece of paper, and they weren't going to miss work for that.
Oh, God. Didn't that bother you?
Yeah, but I knew I was pretty low on their list of priorities. So, me and my buddies just went down to the arcade, play pinball.
Uh-huh. So that's why that pinball machine is so important to you.
Yeah, those guys were like family to me. Then we drank too much, started hitting each other. I said, maybe too much like family.
Your life sounds like Dickens, but dark. Anyway, I'm starting to understand why everybody is getting so triggered about what they want to have at Mark's party. I think I know what to do now.
Oh, good. Here's the number of the place that runs pinball machines.
Hey.
Okay, food's ready.
Ooh. Hey, now that you're a lunch lady, am I going to have the honor of seeing your professional serving skills?
I don't know. Are you ready for a face full of hot corn? Now you get to serve it, hardware boy.
Okay, you're weaponizing corn. What's going on with you?
It's Mark. He's so anxious for his dad, who's never done anything but disappoint him, to be at his graduation that now I'm the enemy.
I told you. There's nothing you can do about this. It's classic. You blame the parent you're with.
I know, but it isn't fair.
I get that this is tough, but, you know, Mark's a man now, and he's gonna have to work through this without you.
But he's not a man. He's my little butterfly.
Well, we may be honing in on the problem here. Hey, we both know that David's gonna screw up, and Mark's gonna have to learn the hard lesson, and then we'll pick up the pieces. You know, that's our job, right?
Yes. You're a nice man. I'm sorry I threatened you with corn. Now, can you please take this pot pie to Mark?
Yes.
And please talk to him about wearing black socks for his graduation speech. I do not want to see white socks between his black shoes and his black pants. It screams I have a checked out mom and I'm about to moonwalk across the stage.
Hey, Mark, why don't you come on out, buddy? I got some dinner for us.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, come on. Hey, your vegan mom cooked you some chicken, okay? I even heard her whispering, I'm sorry that everybody ate your kids for breakfast and now Mark's gonna eat you and women should support women, so I feel really bad about this.
Oh my God, just slide it under the sheet.
Oh, no. Come on out here and eat with me. Come on, we can watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Get ready for Guardians 3. Going out on a limb here, but I'm gonna say that they're gonna be guarding the galaxy.
Do you think they'll be battling intergalactic monsters like my mother?
Come on. I know you're just mad because your mom talked to David, but she's just trying to protect you, huh? You get that, right?
Of course you're on Mom's side.
Whoa, hey, hold on. I'm not on anyone's side. You don't have to get so defensive.
Why would I be defensive? A guy who's not my dad comes in here and wants to give his opinion on my actual dad.
Hey, don't talk to Ben like that.
Wait, hang on. I am not giving any opinions. I am just bringing you dinner and trying to watch a movie with you. I don't want to talk about your dad.
Good, because it's not your place. You don't even know him.
No one knows him, Mark, because he's never around. If he was, I wouldn't be the one coaxing you into eating dinner so we can get some food into you while you take shots at me. Oh, and your mother has a message. Don't wear white socks with your black suit because it looks like you're gonna get your diploma and break into Billie Jean.
What is his problem? I just want my dad at my high school graduation. Everyone else has that. Why can't I?
Oh, my God. You stupid, sweet, awful boy. Maybe Ben's problem is that you keep going on and on about this romanticized version of your father that's going to show up and fix everything when you've already got a guy right here who shows up and fixes everything. It's so hurtful to Ben.
I know Ben does a lot around here.
No, you have no idea. He totally carried us when I was unemployed. He built this house. You wouldn't be living in an undefined area with a window seat where we were going to keep books if it wasn't for him. He is the reason that you're going to college.
No, he's not. You were the one who decided to take the lunch lady job so I could get free tuition.
No, I was going to keep my job at the can company because we needed the money. But Ben talked me out of it. I knew that all the pressure would be on him, but he insisted because he knew that it was the only way I could afford to send you to college. So pull your head out of your butterfly butt and look around and realize what this man has done for you.
Now I feel like an idiot.
Look, your dad may or may not be at your graduation. And I'm really sorry about that. But you can count on one thing. Ben is going to be there. Okay? So I guess the point I'm trying to make, without beating it to death, is do not wear white socks to your graduation!
It really is. Everything, everywhere, all at once. I have no idea what's going on.
Hey, I'm glad you all are here because I want to read the beginning of my graduation speech. And since some of you aren't going to be there tomorrow, I want to get your opinions.
I'm gonna go get something from the kitchen and let you guys do this.
No. I'd really like to hear what you think of it.
Sure, fine.
Hi, I'm Mark Connor. I'm the acting president for Lanford's chapter of the National Honor Society, while President Lewis is recovering from a stress-related illness. We hope the shingles clear up before picture day. All of us are here tonight because we achieved something special. We're graduating high school, but we certainly didn't do it alone. So I'd like to use my speech time to honor the people who made big sacrifices in order for me to be up here. First, I'd like to talk about my dad.
All right, come on, man. Look, I understand you feel the need to do this, but let me just step out.
Please, just listen. Even though he hasn't been around for most of my life, it wasn't his fault. Ben Olinsky didn't meet my mom until I was 11. Ben, would you please stand up?
He got me. He totally got me.
A dad isn't just your DNA. It's someone who stands up for you and is there when you're struggling to finish a paper at midnight and you want a bowl of cereal, but there's no milk, so he goes out and gets you some.
I did that. Almond milk, I had to go to 2 stores.
And when it's cold, he picks you up from work so you don't have to walk home. He's just always there, and that's what a dad does. And then I say some nice stuff about Mom, bring down the house with cool quotes from Aristotle and Morrissey, and I'm done. What do you think?
That was perfect. Is there any way that you could mention the hardware store and how we have new Sunday hours?
He's gonna mention the hardware store. He should mention the lunchbox. I mean, that's fair. Am I right?
Well, I need a minute.
Can't wait till you go off to college and everybody can stop loving you so much.
Mark, it's gonna be rough for your dad to sit there and hear that.
He won't have to. I texted Dad and told him not to come.
Really? I think I went overboard pressuring you. I hope you didn't do that for me.
No, I did it for me. I told him if he really wants to see me, we can get together in a couple weeks. I wanted the graduation just to be family.
Wow. That is really, really great, Mark. So, how much of this speech is about Ben and how much is about me? I don't need to count lines or anything. I would like to take a look at it.
Wow. You kicked me out of my place to decorate. I come back, and the one thing I asked for, a freaking photo booth.
And I noticed there was no limo outside. One day he'll turn 48 and he'll have never been in a limo, not once.
We're married. I thought I'd at least get a pinball machine. What the hell, baby?
After the party, I'm gonna get an Uber Black and I'm taking you all to an arcade where they have pinball machines and photo booths. And then we're gonna hit a bar where they have a DJ and lots of food trucks outside. And then maybe you whiny brats will be happy.
So this is what you thought Mark would want?
Let's ask him. Mark!
Surprise! Happy graduation, everybody.
What are you talking about?
Everybody, please put on your caps and gowns. It will become clear in a moment.
What's going on?
I think it's graduation everywhere all at once.
I told Mark all your sad graduation stories. Please, sit down.
Thank you.
We agreed that you all missed out on an important milestone in a person's life, and you weren't celebrated the way you should have been.
So, Welcome to the high school graduations of 2019, 1993, 1973, and 1970.
Wow, nice glasses, Dan. I guess you took the snorkel off for the picture.
Becky Connor, Harris Connor Healy, will you please rise?
Because your graduations were just getting your GEDs in the mail, you never got to do the walk in front of your proud family. Please come up and accept your diplomas.
Great teen, we're moving out and we're never looking back.
See you never, suckers. Woo!
Would Jackie Harris please?
Don't trust anybody over 30 until you're 30, and then judge everyone individually after you've gotten to know them well enough. Thank you all for coming to my graduation. This means the world to me.
And finally, Dan Connor.
Thank you. I had to make some of you to have family at my graduation, but it was worth it. Oh, you're way hotter than the battle axe that handed me my diploma the first time and said, "Glad I'll never have to see your face again, Connor." Thank you.
Even with getting no support, you finished school, set a good example for your kids, and created a loving environment where they could all graduate in their 40s.
I didn't know I did all that, but I'll take credit for it.
That's my dad!
Congratulations and best of luck in the future. You are now all graduates.
Stop that, those are...
Hey, guys. How was the farmer's market?
It was fun. It's a shame Mom's out of town. It's vegan heaven. But it's almost like she was there. She kept texting me every few minutes asking for pictures.
Yeah, she's just excited to have you back at the house again. She always pretended like she was okay with you living with your grandpa, but believe me, it was killing her.
Wow, what the hell is with all these Post-it notes?
Well, before Darlene left for the weekend, she gave us a ton of very detailed instructions for chores she wants done. Orange is you, yellow is me.
Okay, she wants me to contact paper all of the shelves and all of the drawers. That's gonna take forever.
It's continued on this note. When you put the spices back in the pantry, please organize them from robust to bland.
They're spices. Marco Polo did not sail halfway around the world to find bland.
We get it, you're in college.
Well, she wants some basic stuff, too. She wants you to mop the floors and do a load of whites. We don't have anything white. We eat like drunken pirates.
This one's for me. You've been through a lot. Order Postmates and finish under the banner of heaven, but don't start Dahmer without me? This woman is relentless. I better get to work.
Oh. Did you see this one? She wants me to make sure the forks and knives pointy side down when loaded in the dishwasher.
She's always been controlling, but this is a whole new level. Oh, listen to this. Everything in here is clean. Please empty. How stupid does she think we are?
Damn, I just put dirty dishes in there. I gotta figure out which ones are clean, which ones are dirty.
You know what? Darlene isn't here. Go wild. Run it again.
Sure, that would be cleaning already clean dishes. That would drive Teeny Mussolini nuts. Oh, going for it.
Do it, bad boy.
Oh, Louise, honey, would you bring me a napkin? Smell like stew.
Makes you want to run a piece of bread all over me, huh?
Don't ever do that to me again. Can't you wear a bell or something? Wow, box my peanuts, would you? Look at that.
What?
A big hardware distributor in Oklahoma is having a liquidation sale. Everything's like 70% off, but you got to go to Tulsa to pick it up.
70%. Wow. I got fish ones for half off, but you can deep fry that stuff all day. It still don't smell right.
Yeah, this is top-notch merchandise. We could really increase our profits, but I'd need 3 trucks the size of mine to make it worth the trip.
Oh, Danny boy. Oh, this might be your lucky day, because I've got an old trucking buddy, and I bet you he would let me borrow his big rig.
I wasn't serious. I was just thinking out loud.
No, really, because with Louise back to watch the lunchbox, you and I could hit the road a couple of days, just the two of us, making a crazy run to Tulsa for the big tool grab. You know what tool is backwards, don't you? You know what tool is backwards? You know what it is? Loot.
Loot. No, thanks.
Come on, no, it could be really fun, because you and I, we hardly ever get the chance to hang out by ourselves.
There's a reason for that. It's nature's way of keeping us alive.
No, come on. Neville's on a 24-hour emergency call, and you need somebody who knows how to drive a semi. Don't be a stubborn old goat.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it for my kids.
Great.
Yeah. If this business survives, I want to leave my part of it to them.
Yeah, and it's for me, too. You know, I'm looking forward to getting behind the wheel again. That last accident, that was so horrendous, really shook my confidence. So I gotta get back on the horse.
Hey, I brought you something from the can company orientation. They are a pair of sweatpants that say best can in the business on the back, huh?
Obviously, they didn't run that by HR.
What's going on here?
Aunt Becky left some notes for you.
All right. Thank you for your detailed notes. Here are some additional detailed notes. If you find yourself sitting down, this device will be helpful. Very cute back. This is your passive-aggressive shot at all my notes, right?
The goal was aggressive, but okay.
Listen, the reason I left all the notes is because there were things that needed to get done while I was gone. Like, I don't mind being the one that has to stay on top of stuff, but sometimes I need a little help.
A little help. You gave me every big chore in the house, and you know how busy I am.
Well, you weren't too busy to go to the farmer's market with Harris.
With everything that Harris has been through, I thought you'd be happy that I've been getting her out of the house.
I am, but you're not the only person that can take her to the movies or go get coffee or whatever else you guys do. I mean, maybe you could stay home a little more because there's stuff that has to happen here, too.
Of course there is. I really should have expected this.
Expected what?
Oh, come on. This is about it being your house and you letting me stay here and me having to pay the price for it. This goes back to being the older sister who always hassled you, and now you're hassling her back.
No, I don't need to hassle you back. It was game over when I got Ben.
This is about us. It's not about how life bitch slapped Ben.
I'm only asking you to help because I don't want to think that I'm the only one who cares.
You're not the only one who cares. You're the only one who's a sad little pathetic hobbit who has to control people.
You've opened the Ark of the Covenant. Prepare for your face to melt.
I'll do the housework, but I don't want to hear one word from you about how I should do it.
Fine, it's all yours.
Screw you!
Wash a dish.
I will. I can keep this house as clean and organized as you can without behaving like a 16th century syphilitic king.
I don't think you made that up in the moment.
I'm going where the water tastes like wine. You can jump in the water and stay drunk all the
time. Like the old days, Dan. 5-hour energy shot. shot and homemade jerky, I'd be a vibrating salt lick. I'm looking for the one rest stop with toilet paper. Good time!
Yeah, I gotta admit, this is kind of fun. Nothing like the trapped on an airplane with a crying baby experience I was expecting.
Okay, Dan, it's your turn. Is the black Kia coming up? Siblings or dating?
Oh, she's crying. He's pounding the dashboard. Neither one, they're married. Okay, your turn. Silver Honda coming up next. Teacher or meth dealer?
He's got all his belongings in his car with him, so he clearly can't afford a place to live, so I'm gonna go with teacher.
Math makes me horny. My other car is a bike. You nailed it, teacher. By the way, you owe me $11.
What for?
The breakfast stop back in St. Louis. That was your share of the bill.
Come on, I just assumed that you'd pick that up. I mean, I got us a truck and I'm driving.
I think we should pay for our own meals. You're the one who wanted to go to the fancy sit-down buffet.
Yeah, well, I'm really sorry that I made you rub elbows with the Vanderbilts and the Rockefellers at the omelet station, where there was a Band-Aid in the diced onions.
No, I'm just saying I think you could afford it. I saw the debit card Neville gave you when you paid for the fuel.
Excuse me, how do you know Neville gave it to me?
It was customized. Wells Fargo doesn't issue standard cards with a picture of a horse squeezing out a foal.
Okay, Neville gave me a card to buy gas. So what?
Oh, you're married to a guy that's making money. You know I'm strapped. You could pay for your own meal.
Yeah, I could, or you could realize everything that I'm doing for you and just stop being so ridiculous.
Well, all I'm saying is you're throwing money around with a card that exploits a horse's very private moment.
Dan, my God, all I did was buy gas.
Look, I think the family has done enough for you over the years. Now that you're doing better, the least you could do would be to give back a little for once.
For once? Okay, no, yeah, you're right. I never give anything. All I do is take. Well, I'm giving you control of the truck. You drive.
You gotta be kidding me! I don't know how to drive this thing!
Yeah, see you at home, Dan. I'll just be out here waiting for the first guy looking for some sweet young thing to drive with him.
Well, then we're both gonna be here for a while.
Out!
Oh, hey, I was looking for you. What you doing?
And Becky and I are working on a faster way to make lunches. She came up with this great idea to put everything you need to make a sandwich in one drawer. Meat, cheese, fruit, drinks. Makes it so much easier.
She found a harder way to make a Lunchable. Hey, why don't you put that food away and you and I can grab lunch at that taco place you like? I could get their vegan tacos.
I can't right now. I'm gonna help Aunt Becky clean. We're gonna put Swiffer pads on our feet, listen to Bruno Mars, and cha-cha slide the place clean.
All right, well, how about tonight?
I'd love to, but Aunt Becky and I are taking Beverly Rose to Chuck E. Cheese. And if I remember correctly, you're not allowed there.
Mr. Cheese and I got into a small argument. Got slightly physical, but I mean, my God, that was like 2 months ago.
I just tried this in the bathroom and it works great.
And now you're bringing those toilet pads into the kitchen? That's disgusting.
I'm putting disinfectant on the floor. Your personality will kill the germs that are left.
Housekeeping needs to get done anyway. We might as well have fun doing it.
But it's not fun. It's stupid. You're just giving the dirt a tour of the house, and now you're dragging my daughter into helping you do it.
Mom, relax. She's not dragging me into anything. I offered to help.
Oh, well, then you're helping her mock me. You know, she's always trying to make me look like I'm the crazy, controlling one, and she's the fun one to hang out with. Like I'm insane. Like I'm intense. You know what? I'll tell you something. I am the chill one.
My God, what did they do to you at that can company orientation?
Nothing. It was great. I got a ribbon for asking the best questions.
I'm getting a lot of Chuck E. Cheese energy in here.
Apropos of nothing, what's going on?
You're not going to get it. You're never going to understand what it does to a mother to see their daughter and their sister skating around on mop feet.
Hey, why don't you tell me all about your pretty little ribbon while we walk you to bed?
Look, I take it all back. If we don't get to the distributor soon, all that's going to be left are garden gnomes and welcome mats that say shoes off, pants optional.
Well, should have thought of that before you were so nasty to me. What'd you do that for?
I don't know. You were waving that shiny new debit card around, and I'm driving all the way to Tulsa trying to keep my business afloat.
You're not really worried about the store, are you?
It's been a tough year between the pandemic and inflation and supply chain issues. It hasn't been great. Look, I'll be honest. I really wish I had another $1,000 to spend at that sale.
It's not what you think, Dan. I'd help if I could.
You can't or you won't.
I don't know what you think I have. Dan, Neville gave me that debit card just only for gas.
Yeah, it's for gas, but it's not like you don't share a bank account.
I'm not going to discuss my finances with you.
Well, yeah, you and Neville have money and we don't, and you're feeling guilty.
No, I don't feel guilty about anything because I don't have access to Neville's money.
Oh, come on, you're married.
We don't commingle our money, okay?
Really? That's weird.
Well, you think I don't know that? You don't think that I think about that every day? He probably thinks that the marriage isn't going to last and he's got one foot out the door.
I swear to God, if this is a trick to get breakfast out of me. I was raised very poorly.
And then I'm scared to press the issue because, you know, I'm not sure that I really want to hear the answer. I'm sorry, I just need a couple of more minutes. But, I mean, can I ask you a question? You and Louise, you guys put your money together?
Oh, yeah. First thing I did was slap my name on her checking account. Lowered her credit score 100 points. Neither of us can get a loan for an above-ground pool.
No, but I pay my bills. I wouldn't hurt Neville's credit at all.
It's not like he doesn't love you. He's crazy about you. Maybe he's just got weird stuff about money.
Yeah, I don't know. He married late. His parents had a horrible marriage, so maybe he's just hedging his bets because all he sees is doom and divorce around every corner. But I don't, it just really, it keeps me up at night.
You know, you're gonna have to just ask him. You can't live in fear about what this means. If you don't talk about this stuff, you can't be really close to someone.
I know. You're right. I'll get around to it.
No, you won't. You're going to do it right now because I'm here and you'll feel better once you did it. Or incredibly worse, we'll find out.
Oh, my God. Hey, baby. Huh? Oh, we're getting along just great. Anyway, I'm running a little low on the debit card, and I was just wondering, wouldn't it be easier if we just had one account for the both of us? Really? Why not? Oh, you don't trust my family? Well, I don't think that they'd try and squeeze every dime out of me. And grifters, that's a pretty harsh term. So, hon, let's talk about that later when I get back, okay? Yeah, no, we're good. I know, baby. I know you would give me anything that I wanted. Could you transfer $1,000 into my account? Okay. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you so. No, I will never tell Dan about the grifter thing ever. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, my God. I'm so glad that you made me do that. I feel so much better now. He just didn't want to commingle our money because he's afraid you guys will suck me dry.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But you know you're going to get the $1,000 back as soon as we sell the merch.
No, I know that. So we got to hit the road. Place is open for 5 more hours. We got a 2-hour drive. So I just got to put the pedal to the metal. Oh, my God. That's exactly what I said before the accident. The state trooper told me that he'd never seen a semi that cleanly split in half before.
How long have you been doing that? Because I ate a muffin off that table yesterday, and I've been feeling weird ever since.
Oh, please. If anything, it'll help you build up your immune system.
All right, that's it. You and Darlene have to talk.
Why? She's acting crazy.
But first of all, because you are a terrible housekeeper. You were just mopping the table. And second, there are things not being said between you and your sister, and it needs to come out.
Fine. I will listen to anything she has to say.
Darlene, can you come into the kitchen, please?
Yep.
Becky has something to say.
No, I don't.
Darlene has something to say.
I'm good.
Okay. Somebody's got to say something, because I got a low-grade fever, and I'm pretty sure it's the norovirus.
What the hell is wrong with you? What did I do to piss you off?
Like from birth or recently?
Okay, if you don't want to talk, I will get back to work.
All right, wait. I don't like the way you're monopolizing all of Harris's time.
What? We went to the farmer's market and a couple of movies.
You say that like it's so simple.
It is. We went out and had some fun. I don't know what you're getting at.
But I hate that it's so easy for you like that, because it's always been so hard for me. You know, Harris and I have always had this complicated relationship, and her moving in with us was supposed to be like a restart, but she's so much more comfortable with you that I'm having a hard time even squeezing in a day with her.
Wow. I'm sorry. I had an inkling that something was going on when you had that psychotic break.
And I'm sorry that I dumped all this work on you. I guess I was trying to keep you busy so I could get Harris's attention, and then maybe I was trying to punish you because I felt a little jealous.
Well, you handled it like a maniac, but I get it. I get mad if someone even reads Beverly Rose's story I haven't read to her yet. And then I got to hear about how Ben makes Peanut Butter the dog so funny and British.
That's why I always made my kids read the books to me, and then I'd tell them, this better be funny.
Are we all friends again? Because Peanut Butter the dog needs someone to drive him to urgent care.
Come on, Dan. Come on. We gotta go. Come on, Dan. Come here, Dan. Will you come over here and talk to me by the pie? Dan, there he goes. There he goes. Now he's walking. Okay, now we can go right out to the truck. You know you're gonna be fine. It was a freak accident. Could never happen again. Although it was really beautiful seeing all those magnificent horses running free, silhouetted against the fireball that was once a truck.
Wow, oatmeal. Good for you.
Yeah. It's a healthy delivery system for all the sugar, butter, and cream I need to start my day off right.
That's weird. Robin wants to know how my job interviews are going since old man Wellman stopped giving me bad references last week. Apparently he's too busy being deposed for polluting the groundwater.
Well, that's great. Should make it easier for you to get a job.
Yes, except I'm still getting shot down at my interviews, which means it's not Wellman. It's got to be something else. And I got to figure this out quick because I've got a job interview later today and we're running out of money.
You never know what's going on with interviewers. You could look like the guy's ex-wife. You could be talking and he's sitting there thinking I worshiped you, but you took a bath with the gardener.
Also, you're older and a woman. It's a full-on double hit.
Yeah, or people are just intimidated by smart women. They just don't come out and tell you that.
Tell me about it. Try being smart and having boobs.
Yeah, I used to just be smart.
Hey, Darlene, you free to pick up Beverly Rose today after school?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any food deliveries lined up. Hey, if I drop her at your door still hot and properly wrapped, can I get a tip?
You know, if you need cash, I could use some help at the store this week while Ben's out of town.
Wow, really? That would be great.
You're hired. You realize, of course, I can't pay you as much because you're a smart old woman and you intimidate me.
And you know that I could substitute a laxative for any one of your pills and you wouldn't know.
Not right away.
Becky, refill on table 3.
Okay. Oh,
What's up?
oh. Oh, it's Beverly Rose's teacher. She wants to see me right away.
Beverly Rose okay?
Yeah, she's acting out again. I've been so busy with school and work, I haven't been spending any time with her.
Well, you know, kids are resilient. Isn't that what you're supposed to say when you neglect them?
I don't neglect her. I'd love to be around her enough to neglect her. Oh!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm not hurt.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Because you can't sue. Everybody enters this restaurant at their own risk. Says so, right on the menu.
You know, I almost wish that I was hurt. Then I could at least have some time off.
Yeah, well,
Wait. What about workman's comp?
what are you talking about?
You pay for workman's comp, but you never use it. This way I could take 2 paid weeks off, prepare for my finals, and spend more time with Beverly Rose.
Becky, I don't know.
Oh, please, Jackie. I can't afford it otherwise.
Well, I guess I'd be a little short-handed, but maybe we could make it work.
Thank you. Could you help me out? Ah! Y'all saw that, right?
The Connors is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I personally think that candy is the most important meal of the day, and I can prove that statement with my dental records.
All dentures. Anyway, I think this interview went very well, and I am definitely keeping you under consideration for this position.
I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for stopping by.
Excuse me?
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by is basically code for saying we're never going to hire you.
Oh, no, that is absolutely not true. I just thought it was very sweet that you decided to stop by. Now, you take care of yourself.
Wait, take care of yourself. That's even worse than thanks for stopping by.
They sound pleasant enough.
Okay, look, this is my 4th rejection in 2 weeks, and, you know, I need work. You could really help me by just being honest and telling me why you won't hire me.
Oh, I never said I wasn't gonna hire you. I said I was keeping you under consideration, and that's very good. Who would like a caramel chew for the ride home?
I don't need a parting gift. I need a job.
I would hire you, but I've still got to talk to the guys upstairs.
It's a 1-story building.
You are like a funny terrier. I meant the people above me.
But who's above you? It's Futterman's Candy. You're Futterman.
You're forcing me to be blunt here, Darlene. I didn't want to come out and say this, but I will. You may or may not get a job here.
Okay, wait. So you're saying that there is a chance that you would hire me?
More than a chance, a possibility.
Hey, you ready to go? This Red Robin Groupon is burning a hole in my pocket.
I'm still watching Beverly Rose. I'm just waiting for Harris to take over.
Oh, okay. So, how was work today?
Not good. Becky slipped and fell, so she's out for 2 weeks.
Oh, my gosh. Is she hurt bad?
Nah, she's just faking it to get a couple of weeks out of workman's comp so she can catch up on some personal stuff. But it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and it's also insurance fraud.
No, I'm just taking advantage of an insurance policy that I never use.
Okay, workman's comp isn't a savings account that you can just dip into whenever you feel like it. If Becky gets caught, you both could get a huge fine and maybe even jail time.
Oh, come on. I'm sure people do it all the time.
Look, I've dealt with this at the animal clinic. If you're faking it, they can pull your insurance, shut you down, and pretty soon you're selling irregular jeans out of your trunk in a stadium parking lot.
I gotta talk to Becky before she files that claim. If I get shut down, it's not gonna be for workman's comp. It's gonna be by the feds for serving USBA certified beef.
Okay, I don't think you should
You heard
be...
nothing?
Welcome to Olinsky's. How'd yesterday's interviews go?
Bad. Another man intimidated by an intelligent woman.
Well, that sucks. Candy?
Don't.
Hi, how can we help you?
Well, I'm turning my basement into a she shed, and I need something to hang a couple of paintings that I made during Merlot paint night. More Merlot than paint, if you know what I mean.
I don't. I'm going to turn you over to our she shed expert, Darlene.
All right. Well, I have to admit I have never had a she shed, but I can certainly get you a few hooks for your paintings.
You gotta get a she shed. It's like a man cave, but you can express your inner goddess.
Got it. But are you really a goddess if you can only express it in one room of the house? So how heavy are these paintings?
Oh, I don't know. They're about yay by yay.
Okay, so obviously you're not the goddess of weights and measures. So these hold anything up to 30 pounds. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Oh, great. But there's 3. I only need 2. Why would I pay for 3?
Because they're only $1.19, and you can save the extra one for the next time you need to drink and paint to rationalize why you're so proud of having your own shed.
Is there a problem? Maybe I should just shop somewhere else.
Oh, no, then we'll lose out on a whole $1.
I'm sorry. Can I be of some assistance here?
I don't think so. Thank you.
Oh, man. God.
I'm going to say something I hope you find constructive. Your professional demeanor is somewhat combative and condescending.
No, I was just being honest, and I was trying to be funny instead of just saying you're annoying and stupid, lady.
Okay, are you being honest and funny in your interviews?
Yes, that's my thing. Why?
Well, maybe you're saying it's keeping you unemployed.
No, everything you read about going on interviews says to just be yourself.
That's assuming yourself is pleasant.
Hey, I have been working really hard on being a positive person.
You can use positive words, but if the energy underneath is put up your dukes, you're going to put people off.
You know, what you see as me putting up my dukes is just me speaking my mind and being forthright. You know what? At least my next interviewer is a woman, and so she'll respect that, and I'm sure it will go a lot better.
I'm sorry I called you condescending and combative. I should have said petite and delusional.
Men like you are the reason women paint, drink, and live in sheds.
So, Darlene, here at Drive America Tire, we like to do things a little different. How do you feel about getting your hands dirty?
I am not averse to getting a little terra firma under these fingernails if it helps the company achieve the fullest realization of its mission statement.
Oh, you're smart. I like that.
Yeah, you do.
But our customers don't. They like plain talk. And I'm gonna be plain with you. I'm looking at your resume, and I like that you worked in plastics for 2 years. My only concern is that before that, you were a writer and you went to art school.
Well, that's why I'm looking for a job, because I went to art school.
Yeah, well, I can assure you, nobody around here went to art school.
Okay, yeah, but having a creative side doesn't mean I wouldn't be a good hire. I mean, I grew up working class, and I didn't start in management at Wellman. I started on the line, and eventually I moved up.
Well, now we're working in the plus column. But we don't call it moving up. We call it moving over to management, because here nobody's better than anybody else.
Okay, but not everybody makes the same pay, right? Because I worked my ass off to excel in management, and so I think I deserve more than somebody who didn't.
Okay, well, there's no reason to get defensive about it, but I mean, if this is all about the money for you, then...
No, I'm here because I love tires. Of course it's about the money. I gotta feed my kids. I'm not jumping through all these hoops so I can make less than I did.
Okay, you're getting a little worked up here, darling.
Well, I know. I'm only responding this way because of the crazy thing you said about moving over instead of moving up.
I think it's time you see yourself out.
Oh, really? Are you sure you don't mean see myself under or around? Because I'm not sure anybody understands directions around here. Yeah, you know what? I can see where maybe I got a little combative and condescending there. That's totally my bad. So, may we start again?
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Here comes Tawny Jim. God bless us, everyone.
Here you go. Look, I know I said it was okay, but we can't go through with this workman's comp claim. I could lose my insurance and go to jail. I can't go to jail. You pass me around like a cheap pack of cigarettes.
But you own the business. You're the only person who would complain.
No, the insurance company. Seriously, check these things out. It's not worth the risk.
My kid and my future aren't worth the risk. Fine. Guess I better be getting back to work then. Look! I'm healed! It's a miracle!
It's a crime. What do you want me to do?
Oh, no, I'm okay. I don't need a career or a daughter who loves me. I'm content just giving this gentleman a refill on his coffee.
He's drinking tea.
Well, he's getting coffee.
Okay. You were right. I am putting people off with my attitude.
God bless you for finally telling her.
I told you gotta change what you're doing.
How? I've got a job interview tomorrow. What am I supposed to do? Not be myself?
You or me?
Let me start. Mom, be as fake as possible.
What? I've spent my entire life telling you kids, don't be ashamed of who you are. Don't change for anybody.
You don't know how many times I had to grab a beer with some knucklehead just to get a drywall contract and tell him his wife looked like Farrah Fawcett when she looked more like an actual faucet.
Well, I don't know how you did that.
I did it because I needed the job more than I needed to be honest.
All right, fine.
Who's having coffee here?
None of us.
Well, you are now.
Darlene, you're a very strong match for the job we're offering. Let me tell you a little about the Chicago Can Company. We work hard here, but the key to our success is we work fun. For example, Fridays, we do improv games for team building.
Yes, and I love improv. The only thing I love more than improv is magic.
Well, then you are going to love our Magic Mondays. What's that behind your ear? Oh, a 25% increase in productivity?
Oh, that is so clever. Yeah. With all this fun, I can't believe you get any work done.
Well, if we have to work weekends to ensure we have enough fun during the week, we do it. So, any questions for us?
I don't think so. I mean, the salary is amazing. The benefits are fantastic. I certainly come from a family where cans are a big part of our diet.
Darlene, you're a perfect fit.
Oh, great. So when can I start?
Well, we're working this Saturday, so you may as well jump right in. But I warn you, we haze the newbies. I hope you like really long hugs.
Finally, the human connection I've been craving. All right, I'll see you Saturday. I'm sorry. Can we start again? You have not really met me.
What do you mean?
This is not me. This is me.
Oh. Did something tragic happen the day they took your picture?
Nope. I'm not a smiler. Yeah, and I'm not fun. But I could be a great asset to this company and increase productivity. Honestly, I think your people would be much happier and work harder sacrificing the magic shows if they didn't have to work on the weekends.
Wow, it took a lot of courage to say that.
But thanks for stopping by, right?
Well, clearly the job we're talking about isn't right for you.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you for your time.
Wait, but I do have a managerial position that starts next month in accounts receivable. I need someone who can be ruthless and no holds barred in collecting money.
Really? Oh my God, I've been on the other end of those phone calls for years. I've been waiting for my turn.
Hey, Beck. I'm the one who told Jackie a fraudulent insurance claim was a bad idea. She was willing to do it, so if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at me.
I needed some help from my family, Neville. Is that too much to ask?
Not at all, but you seem to ask a lot from them, and you do it frequently.
Everybody in this family does that. Darlene moved back home just like I did.
I get the family dynamic, but you're now living with Darlene. Everyone helps with Beverly Rose. Your aunt gave you a job, and now you're upset because she won't help you commit a felony?
I do stuff for her. The other day, I opened the lunchbox at 6 a.m. by myself.
That's because you had class at 7 a.m. and wanted breakfast. And when Jackie got here, you were gone, the door was wide open, and there was a guy sleeping in the kitchen.
Fine, I screwed up. But I'm overwhelmed. I have a kid, and I'm going to school, and I'm doing it all sober.
Becky, my late brother had a lot of substance problems, too. So I learned a lot about codependency, and it's not just substances. You can become overly dependent on just about anything, and that includes family.
You know, when you make me realize I'm wrong so nicely, it's harder to imagine you being eaten by one of your big snakes.
Thank you, sweetie.
Okay.
I'll see you at home.
Okay.
Hey, Jackie. I really do appreciate everything that you've done for me.
Thank you.
It was stupid to ask you to do something illegal.
Well, I just couldn't risk losing the business. It's my life.
I know that.
And I made the mistake of telling Dudley Do-Right. I love the guy. He's such a straight arrow. He even took away my price gun that I like to take to TJ Maxx.
Hey.
I don't know how you got in here, but I'm not going to join your church.
I did it. I became somebody completely different, and I got the job.
Congratulations.
And then I lost it because I couldn't imagine being that person every day for the rest of my life.
That tracks.
However, then I got another job because they need somebody in accounts receivable who is combative and condescending.
That also tracks.
So I stopped and bought this to celebrate. Champagne.
Oh, beer's highfalutin French cousin. So how are you feeling?
I feel good. Yeah, like I was tested and I was totally ready to throw out everything I am to take care of my family. And then, I don't know, I just felt like I was lying to somebody. And when I told the truth, it paid off and I got a job anyway.
So what you've learned is there's room for combative and condescending people in this world, too.
Hey, at least I'm not a liar. Well, no, of course I lie all the time, but not to this guy and not today, and that's what counts. Live for the moment, right? Cheers.
Zut alors.
Apple pie, please.
I only have one piece left.
Oh, you take it.
Thank you, but it is yours. I insist.
That is so kind, but I can't enjoy it with you sitting there wanting it.
Aren't you an angel? But nope, I have cleared it from my mind.
Well, we're gonna have more pie tomorrow, so see if you two can polite it out by then.
What a bitch.
I just got off the phone with the bank, and apparently I've gone past overdraft into something they're going to call backdraft, which means I'm on fire. I need money fast or I'm going to lose my car.
Until we sell some ads, there is no money coming in. And I'm out there busting my ass, but it is just really tough to get people to commit to a magazine that doesn't exist yet.
So what are you saying? You're saying this may not actually happen?
I don't know. I told you new businesses are hard to get off the ground.
Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was barely getting by when I had a job. I haven't worked in months. I maxed out all my credit cards, including the one that came in Becky's name that she doesn't even know about. I'm going to have to get another job. What am I going to do? Other than writing, I'm basically unemployable.
Oh, come on. You're going to be fine. You have lots of skills. Don't make me name them.
Are the machines empty?
Hey, it's great to get to see you when you come over to do laundry. Is there a way I can enjoy your company that doesn't cost me water and electricity?
We're not going to the laundromat. Last time I caught some weirdo smelling one of my bras. I don't care if he works there. It's not cool.
Hey, you know, Harris works at Price Warehouse. Maybe she could help get you a job there.
Oh, God, has it come to that? All right, I guess I could ask her, but she wouldn't even let me work in her pretend bakery when she was 7. She said I depressed the customers. Hey, quick question. Is Price Warehouse hiring?
Yeah. Do you know someone who's looking for a job? I desperately need a carpool buddy.
Yes, it's me, your mommy.
I just got the newsletter. All the positions have been filled. It's crazy timing.
Harris, I wouldn't ask if I didn't really need this. I'm gonna lose my car.
I roll. Okay, fine. I'll refer you, but I'm not gonna lie to them. I'll say you're my mother and I kind of know you.
Connors is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Hey, Beck. Who's the dude with Jackie?
She's dating him.
Okay. For once, I'm going to vet the guy before he leaves her a shattered wreck. Hey, Jack, what's up?
Not much. Good to see you, Dan. Your takeout order's on the counter.
Don't mind if I do. Dan Connor, Jackie's brother-in-law.
Run, done, check.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but I love to meet people. What is it you do, Ron?
I'm retired. I had Parsley Farms. Made a great living on something people pick out of their food.
What a coincidence. I throw away your product every time I see it. Wow. I can't help admiring that wedding ring, Ron. What a beaut.
Happily married 30 years, and here she is.
I'm sorry. Becky told me this was a date.
It is.
Dan, this is my lovely wife, Janelle.
Hi, Dan.
I'm confused, so I'm going to go. Have a nice time doing whatever each of you thinks this is. What the hell's going on? You told me she was dating that guy.
Oh, she is. And the girl. The guy and the girl. You getting this, old timer?
So, Jackie, we're all having a great time, and it just seems like things would naturally progress to the next level.
And we were just wondering, how many times do you usually go out with someone before, you sleep with them?
Oh, goodness. I don't know. 30, 40 times? What were you guys thinking? So we're there. Okay. How does this work? Do you go make a sandwich while we're doing it, and then when you two are doing it, do I go make a sandwich, or am I the sandwich?
Janelle thought all three of us should be together.
Yeah, right. Because when I Googled thruple, that seemed to be pretty standard.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would make everybody the most comfortable. I've never been with a woman, Jackie, have you?
Just myself, but that has not gone well.
Ah, hey, Harris. What do you think? Mother-daughter beauty pageant? We wear these, huh?
You got the job. Congratulations. So, who's going to be training our newest and oldest team member?
Well, I was trying to decide who was going to train your mom. Then I thought, hey, what's more comfortable than being trained by your own child?
Yeah. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Okay, then this makes more sense.
I can't believe they're making me do this.
Oh, you think this is bad for you? Try taking orders from the person who took off her diaper and made me chase her through the airport. Oh, what was that?
That's Schneider. He's one of our automated associates who sweeps the floor.
Oh. Well, I think he just hit me on purpose.
It's a robot, Mom. You're just so small, he probably thought you were something that fell off a shelf. Okay, let's get to work. I am now going to show you how we do the Price Warehouse fold. Go, arm, arm, shoulder, shoulder, chop, flip. Your turn. No. 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 Nope.
Good God, woman, does it have to be exactly that way?
Yes. Sheila is going to be judging me on how well I train you. So make sure everything in this section is folded properly while I finish inventory. Just follow the one I did.
Okay. Arm, arm, shoulder, shoulder, chop, flip. Oh, yeah, who's your mommy? Oh, I'm sorry. I think maybe your size is on the bottom. It's on the bottom. The bottom. The very bottom. It's on the damn bottom. No, go home.
I am so sorry, ma'am. I'm a sales associate. How may I help you?
I'm looking for an XL.
Of course. That is just right here on the bottom. Somebody should have told you. You can't tell the customers to go home.
Not even the stupid ones?
You asked for this job, and what you do reflects on me. So get it together and fold these.
First three letters of associate are ass.
What did you say?
Well, oh, nothing.
How's your first day?
I folded sweatshirts and a robot pushed himself against me.
Did you report it? Because you'll never win. Robots cover up for other robots.
The real problem is they made Harris my boss.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. You just made me a Price Warehouse customer for life.
Hey.
What the hell happened to your face?
What do you mean what happened? I shaved.
Without asking me?
I need your permission to do something with my face?
Well, yeah, I'm the one that's got to look at it all day.
Well, what's wrong with my face?
There's just too much of it.
So you're saying I'm fat?
Oh, no, of course not. It's just your face. You got a fat face.
Oh, hey, bring little Bev up. I'll take care of her for you.
Nah, she's gonna look at all this pale flesh and be confused because there's no nipple on it.
Look, I thought I'd have a better shot at selling ads as a clean-cut businessman, and I was right. These newly revealed dimples just got the guy at Garage Depot interested in running a 2-page spread.
Oh, my God, that is fantastic. Now I can tell Harris I'm quitting and then make her fold all my sweatshirts.
Whoa, no. Hang on. Now, he won't do anything until he sees a sample of the new magazine first. So I need articles, the layout, everything.
All right, well, how long do I have?
As soon as possible. I don't want to lose this guy. And these dimples only mesmerize for so long.
Hey, what do you think? Does this look right for a fancy restaurant? Should I change? I should change.
You look fine. Why are you so nervous?
Tonight's the night with Ron and Janelle. I shaved my entire body. I don't know who's going where, so I cleared the decks.
Ready for this?
Yeah, I really care about them, and sex is a natural expression of closeness between three people.
Sorry, I couldn't help it over here. Can I offer a man's point of view that might be helpful?
Sure.
Are you out of your damn mind? You're a third wheel. At some point, they're gonna get tired of you, and you're gonna get your heart broken.
You just don't understand our relationship. You're way too square to get any of this.
I'm sorry, but nature works a certain way. T4, 2. Bicycle built for 2. Noah's Ark, 2 lions, 2 giraffes. It's not Lady and the Tramp with another tramp sucking on the middle of spaghetti.
Not helpful, Dan. I will make up my mind in the moment, and that's that.
I think it's exciting. But if you change your mind, remember, no means no. And no.
Oh, and I moved the mugshot of the week column to the front page so that it pops.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, how are you able to do this at work? What are you doing? Are you hiding in a dressing room?
Darlene, are you in there?
Busted. Later.
Hey, team, what are you guys doing here? Shouldn't you be working?
You're responsible for your crew, Harris. When they fail, you fail. And when you fail, I fail. And I am this close to going to the managers' conference in Branson. 2 words. The Judds.
Do you have any idea how bad this makes me look? You just got me in huge trouble.
Well, I'm sorry. I had to finish this. It's really important.
So is your job.
Hey, can't you just cover for me? You know how many times I got you out of PE? If anybody had their period that many times in a year, they'd need a transfusion.
This isn't PE, Mom. This is the real world.
No, it isn't. This is the 3rd ring of hell where you fold the same sweatshirt over and over for an eternity.
You know, you're right. You're way too good for this place. So I'm gonna save you the bother of coming in anymore. You're fired.
What? You can't fire your mother.
You're not my mother. You're Darlene from Women's Apparel, and she sucks. Don't forget to leave your vest on the way out.
Oh, no, not the vest. Don't make me leave the vest. What will I wear to meet the queen?
That dinner was amazing.
Right? Lobster was a little garlicky, don't you think?
It was, wasn't it? Mince, everyone?
Oh, yes.
Ron?
How about some champagne?
Yes, I'll take a bottle.
I'll get it.
Thanks, honey.
Oh, well, wow. The history of parsley. Well, you don't see that every day.
I guess you got started without me.
Well, we started talking about parsley, and as you can imagine, one thing led to another.
Ron, I thought we agreed we were all going to do this together.
I was just trying to break the ice, make Jackie more comfortable.
Oh, no, don't worry about me. I've got a bottle of comfortable right here.
I'm just saying that I could have been in the room when we were making Jackie more comfortable.
We're all here to have a good time, Janelle.
That's great. When does my good time start?
Janelle?
Ron?
Hey, Ron, if you kiss Janelle, we can all be even and start fresh.
Maybe Ron's tired of kissing me. At least that's what he told the therapist.
I didn't say tired of. I said it felt like work.
Time to clock in, Ron. Start kissing Janelle.
I don't think Janelle wants to be kissed. I think Janelle wants to be mad.
You know, I was formerly Lanford's leading life coach, and I have found what really helps in situations.
This isn't gonna make you a man. You failed at Parsley, and you failed as a husband. Everything you touch dies.
Well, I've been touching myself for 20 years, and I'm not dead. I love Jackie.
You love what now?
Come on, Jackie. You feel it too, don't you?
I think this would be a good time for me to get my swan and skedaddle.
Take me with you, Jackie.
No, not happening, Ron. I wanted a nice old-fashioned threesome, and you had to go make it weird.
Oh, I have to vent to somebody. Your sister's out of her mind.
I only put up with it because she's a joy to be around.
She completely disrespected me, so I had to fire her. She comes in and she starts immediately screwing off, and she gets me in trouble. She doesn't care that she's ruining my life.
Well, she's horrible. You thought you knew.
You really think I'm ruining your life? We gotta talk. Give us a minute.
Of course.
Don't try to blame this on me.
You could have given me a couple more hours to finish the mock-up.
You just don't get that I'm an adult now, and this is actually my career.
Okay. You want me to treat you like an adult? Here's a truth I would never tell a kid. I'm desperate.
Please, we're all desperate.
No, you don't get it. If Mark and I weren't here living with your grandpa, we would be on the street.
What do you mean? You're starting that magazine up with Ben, right? You're gonna be okay.
But that may never happen. And this is my only shot at having some kind of future.
Wow, I guess I didn't realize how bad it was. I'm sorry, Mom.
Well, I appreciate that, but you already fired me, so it's too late.
Oh, I'm not sorry I fired you. I'm sorry I called you a bitch.
No, you didn't call me a bitch.
I did after you left.
Hey, how'd your date go last night?
Did you make God cry with your triangle of sin?
Dan, I did not. And you were wrong. They did not break up with me. They broke up with each other over me.
I'm so sorry, Jackie.
Not as sorry as I am. I shaved places that were not meant to have stubble. Could light a match off my inner thigh.
Guess what? We're in business. Just got a call from the Garage Depot guy. He loved the mock-up and committed for months.
Yes! This is amazing!
Ye gods, what did you do? What happened to my beautiful Harry Woodsman?
You know, I do have feelings in here.
Oh, it feels like warm bologna that's been sitting in the sun. Feel it.
Okay, just come on. Get it out of your system so we can all get on with our lives.
Gross, it's like the bottom of a foot.
No, softer. It's like the flappy part of an old woman's arm when she's waving goodbye.
Okay, enough. Dan, help me out here.
Every man has the right to shave his own face. I, for one, think it looks good. I got tired of looking at that alpaca's ass.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I got fired.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Wait, was it because of me?
No, stupid robot replaced us all. Turns out he wasn't just sweeping the floors. He was also secretly doing inventory.
Are they still gonna help you go to college?
No.
Oh, man. Sorry, honey.
Can I stay here tonight?
Yeah, of course. Hey, you know it's gonna be okay, right?
Cheer up. Look at Ben's face. It's funny, right?
It looks like somebody stuck eyes on a ham.
Hey, that couple over there wants to talk to you. I'm just helping out, so I don't want to get involved.
Oh, man. I hope they didn't order the lamb goulash. I told Dwight to throw that out.
No, they haven't ordered anything yet.
I don't think they're looking for the food. They've both been checking Jackie out. I think they're looking for a throuple.
Darn, when you're in a small town, I guess everybody talks.
Well, I know I told everybody who came in.
Come over there with me. The guy's wearing a giant cross. Might be a weirdo.
May I help you?
No, I certainly hope so. But honestly, we're only looking for one other person.
But we take two.
Well, I'm sorry. I know what you may have heard, but I'm really not a part of that lifestyle anymore.
What about the boy?
Well, that's very flattering, but the boy's not interested either.
Hey! Great show.
Dan? What are you doing here?
I'd never seen you perform. And you were only 212 miles away, so I thought I'd swing by. These are for you.
Why do they have nacho cheese on them? And they smell like beer.
After I saw you kissing the keyboard player, I threw them in the trash. But then I fished them out, because damn it, I came here to tell you something, and maybe it's too late, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm ready.
Oh. You're ready.
Yeah, I thought about what you said, and I want a full-on relationship, too.
So what? I'm just supposed to forget about this last year when you've been stringing me along, and now you're ready? So I just jump on your bike and we ride away?
Well, I'm a little saddle sore for riding for 3 hours. Maybe we could hit it fresh tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Oh, come on. Come on, you gotta still feel something for me.
It's too late. I moved on. Guess you'll want these back.
Oh, you can keep them.
Please don't make me.
Okay, I haven't slept in a couple days. Tell me I'm not hallucinating. That is a man racing a bear on an obstacle course, right?
Yeah, it's a show called Man versus Bear, and they do tug of war, they roll barrels up hills, climb trees.
Doesn't the bear win most of the time?
Well, the bear wins every time. It's a bear. I don't think the guy's got a chance unless they introduce Sudoku or driving a car.
I think circus bears can drive cars. You can learn anything if your food supply depends on it.
What are you guys doing? It's 1 in the morning.
Beverly Rose is teething and she won't sleep.
And you were snoring, so I came downstairs.
I don't snore.
Oh. Well, and somebody was trimming trees in the bedroom.
Thanks. Trust me, Darlene, you snore. When we shared a room, I used to put my old makeup sponges in your mouth.
That's okay. I used to use your toothbrush.
So?
To clean the turtle bowl. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. I nudged you, I shook you, I pinched you, I even splashed water on you.
Oh, that explains a very weird dream I was having. I was wrestling with a sea otter, and then he threw his martini in my face.
Woman versus otter. That could be a show.
Yes.
And I know where to get an otter. All I need is a distraction and a big towel.
Okay, I'll put a couple pillows under my head so I don't snore. Now come back to bed.
Oh, just a few more minutes, because in the last round, they each have to give a cat a bath.
This is why we're not getting pregnant, because your sperm's too stupid to find my egg.
Ben, they're about to put the salmon down in front of them for the fish eating contest. I think the man really has a chance here. Bear one.
Yep.
Last call.
Nuh-uh. It's only 2 in the morning. Last call's not till 4.
It's last call for you.
Fine, I'll take 3 beers and 3 more shots.
You get 1 beer and 1 shot. And maybe you should call your wife so she can pick you up.
I'm just staying at the hotel next door. My wife's dead.
You didn't kill her, did you?
No.
I'm sorry, we're right off the expressway. We gotta ask.
I get a beer, please?
Hey, you're with the band, aren't you?
Yeah. What'd you think of the show?
I love Louise.
She is the lead singer. Nobody ever loves the keyboard player.
Like somebody's loving the keyboard player. I saw Louise kissing you. And I gotta be honest with you, it really bothered me.
Oh, you're one of those guys. I know. It looks like she's singing directly to you, but she's just trying to remember the words.
It's not what you're thinking. This is us. We dated a little back in Lanford. And I didn't have the guts to commit. And then I gave her cheese flowers and really messed things up.
Cheese flowers. Is that something like that another guy could catch?
No, nothing like that. Look, I just want her back. Do you love her?
I don't know. Drunk guy. We've been friends for a long time, and this just happened, and it's got nothing to do with you.
Okay, I get it. Backing off. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, do me a favor, will you? The next time you see her, tell her that Dan's not afraid to say it. I love you, but her, not you. I love her, not you. It's you talking, but it's me saying it. You'll do that for me, right?
No.
Oh, come on. What's your name?
Zach.
Zach? I'd do it for you. Watch. Marla. Zach loves you.
Yeah, after midnight, everybody loves me.
Good luck to you, buddy.
Oh, thanks. Oh, feel like you and I have made a little connection here. It may be the beer talking, but I think I love you too.
What are all the pills for?
They're vitamins to increase my odds of getting pregnant.
So you're actually trying now? You know, the world has enough kids. The Earth can barely sustain what we've got. What the hell, woman?
Ben and I want to have a baby together, and it's going to be a really small one, so it's not going to use up a lot of resources. And we'll recycle it when we're done.
You're being really selfish.
Lay off, Harris.
I'm just saying, adopt one, don't drop one.
Look, I'm 43. I don't even know if I can have a baby, okay? Get off my back.
Your old people's sex is destroying the Earth.
We're not gonna be here that long, so we don't care.
Hey, you got to get dressed for the meeting. We're going to be late. We got to leave, like, right now.
I'm sorry, I went to bed way too late. Beverly Rose fell asleep in my arms. I didn't want to move and wake her up.
Well, you could have given her to Becky.
Oh, I didn't mind. Becky needed a break. You go on ahead. I'll meet you there. But hey, don't forget, I'm coming with you to your doctor's appointment afterwards.
You don't need to go to that. I'll fill you in later. Just don't be late for the meeting. We need this guy's advertising dollars.
Well, hey, it is an adult bookstore, so if you get there before I do, just talk about what a shame it is people don't read anymore.
There's something wrong with the hot water in the house, and I need a shower real bad because Beverly Rose threw up in my hair. And I tried running it, and no hot water came out. And if I don't get a shower and some sleep, I'm gonna eat the baby.
Nobody is eating any babies. It is probably just the pilot light. I'll check it. Yeah, it's the pilot light. This will just take a second. Now we just turn this, hold the button down, and it's out. All right. So, it's a little more complicated than I thought, but as soon as I get back from the meeting with Darlene, I'll fix it.
You said you could fix this. Or you just talking out of your ass like all men do. I just want to
a shower. I just want my hair to smell like pretty apples again.
Okay, maybe I can try and fix it right now, okay? Could just be a clogged burner. So, just gotta reach in there. Wow. Well, that came out way too easy.
Hey, rom-com. I heard you rode all the way to Springfield to tell Louise you couldn't live without her. Did you catch her at the airport before she flew to Paris to marry the wrong guy?
Why are you screaming?
Oh, a little hungover from all the celebrating, are we? Well, I guess some people can't hold a case of beer like they used to.
Actually, I got drunk with Louisa's new boyfriend.
Oh, Dan, let me tell you something from personal experience. Thruples don't work.
No thruples, no couples, no nothing. She moved on.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, Dan.
I told her I was ready to commit. She was tired of waiting. I'm never gonna meet anyone like her again.
Okay, look, you got your heart broken. That sucks. But if nothing else, you learn that you're ready to let somebody in your life now. Maybe it won't be somebody like her. Maybe it'll be somebody a little more, you know, your speed. Like a lady ranch hand or baggage handler.
I'm not looking for somebody to help me move a couch.
Okay, I'm just saying, now that you're open to all the possibilities, you're gonna find somebody.
Jackie, you've been open to all the possibilities for 40 years. How's that working out for you?
We're not talking about me. I'm out of my freaking mind.
I would know the first thing about meeting someone.
Interesting. As Lanford's former leading life coach, I'd say the fact that you're grabbing a beer when we're talking about relationships is very significant.
Oh, please. It's hops and barley. They're grains. You put them in a bowl, you're a health nut. You put them in a bottle, you're running away from your feelings.
I know that it can be intimidating, but there's a lot of women waiting to meet somebody like you, and we're all looking for the same thing. Somebody who doesn't play games, somebody who's emotionally available, and most especially, somebody who doesn't wear a wedding ring.
I don't know if I can do that.
Dan, taking off the ring, it's not gonna erase all the wonderful memories that you had with Roseanne. Your age and drinking history's gonna do that.
Where's Ben?
I don't know. I'm watching Mark.
Where's Mark?
I have no idea. Could be with Ben.
Can you believe that Ben missed a meeting that he knew was important because he had to fix the water heater? I'm so fed up with him. He spends more time with Becky and her damn baby than he does getting our stupid magazine set up.
I know we've gone over this, and I think this is one of those times where I'm just supposed to listen.
Do you know where Ben is?
In the basement.
With Becky?
Yeah, she blew up her life, so that's where she lives now.
Hey, you're home. You got my text, right?
Yeah, I got him.
Well, I was waiting for you to text me back.
Well, I was a little busy trying to woo a porn merchant. Can I talk to you for a sec? In private?
Sure.
Hey, I'm sorry I missed the
Not
meeting.
yet. I'll get to you in a minute.
Don't be mad at Ben. I was falling apart and had throw up in my hair, and he really came to my rescue.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet he did.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you're watching TV with Ben in the middle of the night, then suddenly Ben can't make it to a meeting because you have to take a shower, and then I come downstairs and you're brushing your hair like a mermaid in front of him.
What are you talking about?
You don't have a guy in your life, so you're trying to steal mine.
You are out of your damn mind. Ben helped me out a little bit because I was having trouble with the baby and I needed to shower. That's it.
Is it? Because Emilio's stuck in Mexico and you don't have anybody to fix your hot water heater. Did you give Ben a little peek before you went in the shower?
It's a good thing I got some sleep because if I hadn't, I'd knock your tiny ass across the room.
Whoa, what is going on?
You want a baby? Becky's got a baby. You'll make a beautiful family. You two can populate the world with a bunch of Aryan-looking giant Viking children.
Everybody's a giant to you, you nasty little munchkin.
Oh, I hope there's still hot water because I've got puke in my hair, and if I don't take a hot shower, I'll
Please let me in.
No.
Talk to me. I want to understand why you think I want giant babies with Becky. I want tiny, psychotic babies with you. Tell me what's going on, Darlene.
I get why you're attracted to her.
What?
Yeah, you love the baby. You love Becky's middle-aged, fertile womb, and you want to have a family.
Yeah, I want to have a family with you.
Well, maybe I can't.
Look, we haven't even been trying that long. Okay, you just got to be positive.
Oh, fine, I'll just change my entire personality. Oh, look at that. The sun will come out tomorrow, and bam, I'm pregnant.
Did something happen at the doctor?
I had an infection a while ago, and apparently it left a bunch of scarring on one of my fallopian tubes.
Okay, so what does that mean?
The doctor said that getting pregnant is going to be a long shot. She said maybe with in vitro, but we can't afford that. And even if we could find a way to get all that money, she said there's no guarantees.
Well, hey, even if we don't have a baby, we're going to be fine.
Yeah, for a while. And then in a year or two, you're still going to want a family. You're going to find somebody who can have a baby, and you're going to leave me.
I'm going to prove you wrong by being with you for the rest of your life. And so, when you're old and on your deathbed, I'm going to gently hold your face, and I'm going to say, bet you feel like an idiot now.
It's not just that, though. There's something else, and I'm pretty sure it's your fault.
I know. Why?
Because I wasn't even sure that I wanted a baby. And then you started this, and now I want one. Okay? I really want one.
Oh, come here. Look, the doctor said it's still possible, right? Okay, so we're just gonna have to have a lot more sex. And, then afterwards, we'll have to hang you upside down from the ceiling like a bat to increase our chances.
You just want the change that'll fall out of my pockets.
Well, I assumed you'd be naked at that point, but whatever.
I feel bad. I unloaded all my emotional baggage on Becky.
How do you think I feel as her new husband?
I can take that beer. If you're drunk, this isn't your house.
What the hell is wrong with you? You see me kissing a guy, and that's who you use to tell me you love me?
I can see why you like him. He's real easy to talk to.
This is so high school. You might as well pass me a note saying, do you like Dan? Check yes or no.
Well, the last time I did anything like this, I was in high school.
Well, you're a man now, and I just drove 212 miles. Tell me to my face.
I love you.
Well, it's no good if I tell you to say it.
I don't know how to do this. I'm no good at any of this stuff. I'm no good at expressing myself. This was so much easier with Zach.
What happened to your ring?
I took it off.
That must have been hard.
It was time.
Well, you know, with that ring off, lots of women are going to be coming after you.
Including you?
Well, maybe.
You had your chance. I would like to see what else is out there.
Have you been to a high school reunion lately?
I'm going to the refrigerator to get some juice. Doesn't mean I'm trying to have sex with Ben.
I know. I went a little crazy and said some terrible things. That is why I made you waffles.
Oh. But you really hurt my feelings. Can I at least get some whipped cream on this?
I didn't try to kill you. I just called you a whore. You can get up and get it yourself. Hey, your doctor told you you couldn't have a baby and he was wrong. I mean, they make mistakes all the time, right?
Of course. All the time. Besides, having another baby is going to ruin your life, so it's definitely going to happen. You know what worked for me? Drunk sex and a walk-in freezer. You guys might want to try that. And if that doesn't work, it's probably Ben. So go to Mexico and have sex with Emilio.
Oh, well, you heard her. If we're serious about the baby, you have to go have sex with Emilio.
Hey, he's smoking hot. I'm packing my bags right now.
Grandpa, when can we close the door? I'm freezing. I can't feel my nose, but I don't know if that's a finger thing or a nose thing.
First, they gotta fix the leak so the outlet doesn't short out again. Once the smoke smell is gone, we can put the TV back and close the door.
At least it was warm for a second when the flame shot out of the wall.
You know what? We're all uncomfortable right now. Suck it up.
Hey, just because you're in a bad mood, don't take it out on Mark. He's a sweet, innocent kid who does all our laundry. There's stuff sitting in the dryer, by the way.
I'm sorry, kid. It's not you. I got some stuff going on.
That's okay. But is it gonna keep you and Louise from coming to my a cappella concert? I can't hang on to these house seats forever.
Louise isn't gonna make it. She's not real happy with me right now. But I'll keep both seats in case I nod off and tip over.
Okay, I found something we can all have for dinner while we keep our hands warm on the trash can fire. I'm going to start right here in the kitchen. 3 boxes of mac and cheese, and they're all open, and the cheese packets are missing. We've been the victims of a very odd burglary.
All right, that's on me. The nacho chips I bought at the auto parts store didn't have enough cheese on them, so I re-cheesed them from the packets.
Well, we can probably put something else on them. We've got Chinese mustard packets and red chili flakes, so just throw that on the macaroni and see who taps out first.
Another way to solve this problem is by somebody going shopping.
No.
I've got 3 hours of the New Hampshire primary I have to watch for school tomorrow, and I'd like some snacks.
That's great. I think it's important for kids to learn how politics work.
Yeah, the early primaries are exciting. That's where you get to see the candidates with integrity and vision right before the rich ones swoop in and crush them with their corporate campaign dollars.
Wow, Mom, that's pretty cynical. I think people with integrity and vision can make it all the way to president, like George Washington.
He was rich. He didn't want it. They forced him.
Okay, then Lincoln.
Shot.
Hamilton.
Yeah, he was good, but he wasn't president. He's just a character in a really cool musical that we'll never be rich enough to afford to see. Oh, and Shot.
You can't stop me from being optimistic about this country. Everybody has the right to be heard. Did you know that anyone can just pick up the phone and call the White House?
No way. If you can't call The Rock, you can't call the White House.
Watch.
Thank you for calling the White House Common.
Are you crazy? They're gonna trace this back to us and put us on the no-fly list.
When was the last time any of us flew? If they ever put us on the no-bus list, then we'll have a problem.
Why are you scared of the government? They work for us. You could even tweet the president and tell him what you want. I'm not scared. Hi, at Real Donald Trump. Since you work for us, could you send us some cheese packets for our macaroni? This is at Real Mary Connor from Lanford, Illinois, where Chicago is.
Aw. He'll probably answer back. That guy loves to tweet. That's how we learn where our military is.
Hey, look who's here. It's good to live on your own, but you miss your mommy, don't you?
No, gross. My laptop died. I came to see if it was still under warranty.
Of course it did. She'll just send it back where she bought it. She'll mail it to guy on off-ramp with old army jacket.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to figure out how to get me a new one.
Are you insane, woman? We don't even have food.
Oh, fine, I'll just take Mark's.
No, it's mine, and I'm gonna need it to write my report on the primary.
That's why I should have his computer. He's wasting it.
Yeah, just because you think he's a dork doesn't mean that he shouldn't have your laptop.
And you should really be taking this election seriously. You're finally old enough to vote. And whoever wins New Hampshire is the early leader for the nomination.
Oh, no. What happens if the person that I don't care about gets the nomination over the other person that I don't care about? All politicians are the same.
No, they're not. Yes, some of them are terrible. But if you do some research, you'll find that some of them are really, really terrible. If you vote, you'll be proud that you help elect somebody who's just terrible.
She's probably just hungry. She'll feel better about the government once she eats a drawer full of condiments.
You are watching the Connors live right now in front of a studio audience.
Hey, Louise.
Hey, Darlene, what's up?
Well, we were on our way to the grocery store, but that seemed like a lot of work, so we came here.
Oh, Becky, I was gonna call you. I'm leaving on tour with my band on Wednesday. I was wondering if you could cover my shift for a week, just until my replacement starts.
Sure. How long are you going to be gone?
At least 3 months.
Wow. Dad didn't mention you were going on tour.
He didn't?
Nope.
Yeah, I bet he was upset when he found out you were leaving. Did he tell you he didn't want you to go?
No. He said it was a great opportunity and I should take it. So, I'm taking it.
Dad is an idiot for letting her go. A woman with that waistline in this town and no meth problem? You're not gonna find that.
Yeah, I bet he already regrets it. That's why he's been in such a bad mood. He's worried she's gonna meet somebody on the road.
Why would Louise cheat on Dad? They're dating.
Are they, though? The only time I saw him touch her, they were sitting on the couch, and he nodded off and fell over.
Can't believe Dad's gonna blow it with Louise, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, hell yeah, there is. Dad hasn't dated in over 45 years. It's like chipping a Neanderthal out of the ice. You can't just shave him and throw him on Tinder. We gotta step in.
So what are you saying? You're gonna get Dad to tell Louise that he loves her in 2 days? He's never even said that to me.
Take a hint and move on.
Look, we all know that Dad opens up when he drinks, right? So we just throw a fake little going away party for Louise. We get a few shots in him, and maybe he opens up and tells her how he feels and cements the relationship.
That's a great idea.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Look, it's all I got. Do you want to be helping Dad off the pot when he's 80?
I'm back to liking it.
Louise, couldn't help overhearing, even though my Nana calls eavesdropping the devil's radio. But, I work with Dan every day, and no matter what he says, he's gonna be missing his lady like crazy.
I am not his lady. And just between us, Dan couldn't commit to a real relationship. So I broke up with him.
Louise, I am shook. But I understand what a tough nut to crack Dan is. This one time, he and I had a few beers, throwing firecrackers at one another. And I made the mistake of opening up, but it's okay. I didn't say I love you for him. I said it for me.
Thanks, Dwight. I'm just glad I'm going on this tour. I really don't want to see him right now.
So we get them in the same room together and just let the magic happen.
I think Dad's really gonna thank us for getting involved.
Maybe your dad will. My dad's a vengeful god who will strike us down and scatter our bones to the four corners of the earth.
It doesn't mean we still can't have a nice evening.
What's the update on New Hampshire?
15% of the vote is in. I have a theory that the DNC is holding back some of the results. They don't want to affect the numbers in Iowa.
You're not letting that go, huh? Seriously, how's Buttigieg doing?
You're only asking me because we're both gay.
No, I just thought you were really into mayors. Okay, I'm sorry I made the assumption that Buttigieg was your candidate. That was pretty unevolved on my part.
Hey. Oh, you watching the primary? How's your boyfriend doing?
Wow, Ben! Some people don't get it, right?
He's an excellent politician and qualified to be president, but he's not necessarily my candidate just because he's gay. Did all black people vote for Obama?
Yeah, pretty much. About 96%.
Okay, Beverly Rose is asleep. Can I get my babysitting money now?
Here you go. You get the other half if you're here when I get back.
Fine.
Off of what they thought was a strong performance by Senator Amy Klobuchar on that
Is the
stage.
primary almost
And
over?
many voters that we have
No, but Sanders is doing well. Some of the experts think if he wins, there's a chance he might stop yelling.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Bloomberg just bought the entire state and renamed it New Bloomshire.
Is your boyfriend still in the running?
Oh my God! You know, when you don't take this seriously, you get the government you deserve. It just so happens that Pete has a lot of interesting ideas about healthcare and a puggle rescue that is incredibly cute.
Becky, we better get going. We got to get there before your dad.
Primary, and it is a dogfight on the Democratic side. Bernie Sanders is leading, as you see.
Man, Warren could use a boost.
Yeah, it's nice to have a candidate who's also a single mom. She provided childcare for the caucuses last week. I was this close to flying to Iowa so I could go to a movie.
If we have to watch this stupid thing, then let me have the laptop. I gotta study for my GED.
What does GED stand for?
General equivalency degree.
There, you just passed. No, you're not even gonna study. You're just gonna take an edible and then surf the web for post-ironic t-shirts. What the hell? You almost broke my laptop, you psycho. You don't care about my stuff. You don't care about anything but yourself.
Relax, it's not broken.
You don't live here, so why don't you just leave? And don't say goodbye this time either.
What? You're mad that I moved out?
Yeah, you just walked out and left me here with these crazy people.
Whoa, hey, you don't get to make me feel guilty just because I'm trying to live my own life. If you look around at our family, you might not know it, but people are supposed to move out.
I have no one to talk to now. I told Grandpa that I had a boy crush, and we ended up watching Spartacus and eating a bucket of fried chicken.
So you got KFC. What's your problem?
You know what? I do have a problem. But it's a waste of time talking to you. Screw you! We only have one TV in the house. You have to leave.
Hey, thanks for offering to close up, Beck. It's pretty dead in here. I'm gonna go home and pack.
Where the hell are DJ and Dad? Louise is gonna leave.
I'll stall her. Wait! I'm not gonna see you for a while, and
I just want to let you know what an inspiration you are to me and all the things you've taught me. Like putting rice in the salt shakers. Thanks.
Surprise!
It's your going away party.
You told me she already left.
Yes, I did.
You know, this is really sweet, but I have to get home.
Wait, not until we get a good picture of you.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, that way you'll have a picture of Dan that you can take with you on the road, because they change so fast at this age.
Louise, I know nothing about this.
All right, hold on a sec. I can't get it off selfie.
Why didn't you tell your family that we broke up?
Because if I talk to my family, that just encourages them to talk back to me.
Jiminy Christmas, now it's on landscape. Hold on.
All right, look, let's not embarrass anybody. Let's just get this over quick, and then you can tell them when I leave.
Okay, I got it.
All right, this was great, but I really have to get home. I am leaving so early in the morning.
Then why go to bed at all? Let's do some shots. To Louise, we are gonna miss you.
To Louise! To Dan, who's gonna miss Louise.
To Dan! To Louise and Dan, who will miss each other.
To Louise
and Dan!
Darlene, stop.
Okay, Dad, then you make a toast. To Louise.
I said stop. I know what you're doing, and I don't want to do this. Louise, wait. Let me drive you home.
No. I need this to end. And I really need you to leave me alone. Sorry, guys.
You know, here in the Connor family, we are not shy about telling you how we feel.
So we're telling you democracy only works if you get off your butt and vote.
That's why we're teaming up with I Am a Voter to encourage people to make sure they're registered.
We even make it a family affair by going to the polls together.
Afterwards, we go for pizza and have an embarrassing public fight about how we voted.
But you can't make people feel stupid about their choice unless you vote.
Visit IamAvoter.com to double-check your voter registration and get all the information you need to be ready to vote in every election.
Day after the contest is over is a tough day if you didn't get any delegates in the previous state. And so somebody, if Elizabeth Warren or Joe Biden...
Hey, I checked the primary on my phone. The older candidates are saying they have a bigger advantage over the younger ones because of their experience. I say a rap battle at a local club would make it way more fair.
Aunt Jackie's back. She'll watch the baby now. You can leave.
Look, I'm not going anywhere. I want to hear about this problem you've got.
You know, you're just doing this because I made you feel guilty.
That's the only reason anyone does anything good. Come on, spill the tea.
Remember Austin? Well, we kind of got together again, but he ignores me at school because he doesn't want anyone to know he's gay. He even makes fun of me sometimes, and it makes me feel really bad about myself, but I like him.
Dump his ass.
But it's not all his fault. His family just doesn't accept him for who he is.
But that doesn't give him the right to treat you like crap, Mark. Boy, bye.
But he...
Nope. You want to be back in your life, you got me back in your life. From now on, you're running all of your boyfriends by me.
And if you ever get a boyfriend, you can run it by me.
I am a strong and independent woman. Therefore, I'm alone.
Who's ahead?
I don't know. The Bachelor promos at the bottom of the screen keep covering it up. Oh, they moved the rows. Bernie has 28%, Klobuchar's up to 21%, and Yang dropped out. How'd the party go?
Well, it was a going away party, and she certainly went away.
Nice job. You threw a party for two people who broke up last week.
You broke up? Why didn't you tell us?
Because it's none of your damn business.
Got it. What happened?
Oh. You're never gonna stop, are you? Louise broke up with me because I wasn't ready to commit, and now you've made it worse.
Whoa. Don't blame us. You have been dragging your feet with her forever. We were trying to give you a chance to make it right.
I was gonna make it right when I was ready. I've been having a hell of a time getting over your mom. So I went to church.
You went to church?
Yes, I went to church. They were having a rummage sale, and I drifted in. I was looking for a new radio for the truck, and I figured nobody's going to screw you in the church. Anyway, the father was there, and I told him what was bothering me.
So what'd he say?
Don't laugh. He told me to write a letter to your mom about how guilty I was feeling about Louise, and then set it on fire so I could let it go and move on.
Did you do it?
No. I was going to do it in 2 weeks on your mom's birthday, and then talk to Louise, but now it's pointless. She never wants to see me again.
Oh, come on, Dad. You're just gonna give up and be one of those weird old dudes that goes to the DMV to be around people?
Just let us help you. We can figure something out.
No, we aren't figuring anything out. I will figure something out my way, in my time.
Fine. It's all you. When you say in my time, are you talking months, years?
Just give us a ballpark.
Go to your rooms.
We are not children.
You want to pay rent?
Go, Becky, go!
Behind him, of course, Bernie Sanders' team will point out that if that were the case, well, he wouldn't be doing so well.
Hello?
Hi, this is Hillary Clinton, and I'm calling on behalf of the Democratic Party.
Stupid robocall.
No, people have accused me of being a robot, but this is really Hillary Clinton.
It's her. She must be trying to get people to vote. Hello? Hang on, let me get where there's better reception. Okay, this is better.
Yeah, I see that you've just turned 18, Harris, and this is a very important election. You know, as I gaze upon the Lincoln Memorial, here in our nation's capital, I think about the role of women in this election and how we're stronger together.
Hey, while you're in the nation's capital, would you mind cleaning the lint trap?
Harris, just vote.
Why?
Because some of these people are trying to help you. Warren and Sanders want to pay your college tuition. Yang wants to give you $1,000 a month. And Biden wants to decriminalize marijuana.
Wow. Well, if I ever get to college, I am gonna need some weed and spending money. Okay, I'll vote for them.
This country is doomed.
Hello em nha, chào mừng em quay lại series Arca nhé. Thì tập trước thì mấy server đang lag nên mình tìm server, tìm một số server nhưng không chơi được em. Giờ quay lại với server Iris này thôi. Giờ vẫn nói hết lag thì chơi được rồi. Rồi vào chắc là để mạo khác, mạo để bị con cái game này. Đâu ra cái con đấy, đâu ra con rít lại nó đánh mình mới biết thể. Mình tưởng con dưới nó đánh mình 300, 400, 500 anh người con rít và mà đánh mình nhiều máu thế chỉ có con level cao thôi, mà con đấy con rít level 560 thế thì chịu rồi. Ôi đã tích cái định bao nhiêu đấy, 90 thằng sau là bao nhiêu, thằng này 20 á. Ui ui đánh chết luôn. Đêm con rơi mình phổi rộng mà khó khăn ta.
Kìa. Quay vào luôn à?
Con này chắc xong luôn. Má, con này nó đưa mình góc lắc mình văng xuống tít thế này luôn.
Mướp đắng ruốc ngon đấy chứ. Cái gì đừng có ăn canh á. Không mày, tao muốn một cái món rau và cái món nước đắng không ăn được, cái canh này không.
Ủa, sao kêu mình đâu? À, trong mình còn rồi. Quên. Mình tưởng mình chết rồi. Tậm lắm.
Đắng ngon mà.
Cẩn thận nha.
Quán bia nó không đắng một tí nào luôn đấy. Đỉnh cực. Nếu có bia thì nó ngọt đấy. Không rồi. Ôi lấy hết tí mức đắng luôn. Thôi được rồi, giả vờ đây, giả vờ đó.
Dạ. Ui ơi, một đốt phút ngủ luôn ạ. Con rắn này thằng nào rú ra ngoài này đấy. Tưởng rắn này bò từ ngoài vào. Này chắc tắp con rơi phát 2 miệng rơi đi luôn đấy.